welcome to my playthrough of Kathy Rain 2 Soothsayer. It's a point-click mystery game developed by Clifftop Games. They developed several other similar games found on Steam. This includes like Whispers of a Machine and Rainy Skies. If you like this sort of thing, I will be leaving a link to their Steam on YouTube for anybody who's watching there. Go ahead and check them out. This will be a blind playthrough, having never played the first game, and I'm just hoping that not having any kind of background won't affect my understanding of the story and the cast. But yeah, with that out of the way, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. We're going to be starting a new game. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Well, I guess that answers that question, huh? Yeah, let's do a recap. Sure, why not?
In 1995, my grandfather died in Conwell Springs, my hometown.
Aww.
I returned for the funeral after being away since childhood.
Okay. Do I have to click?
In 1995,
Oh, okay.
I learned that my grandpa had been investigating strange occurrences surrounding a mysterious presence in the forest. However, something happened to him in the woods, putting him in a vegetative state for over a decade.
There's some Blair Witch type shit going on.
I learned that my grandpa had been investigating strange occurrences surrounding a mysterious...
Oh, it's the same. Okay. Who's
To solve
this?
this mystery, I teamed up with Eileen Summers, my college roommate. A Christian nerd and a biker. In my absence, Isaac Price took the coward's way out in his jail cell.
That's usually how it goes, though, doesn't it?
When
Oh,
I
she's
returned,
okay.
Eileen had awoken. She was safe.
All right.
It was time for us both to go back home.
All right. So we got a good ending, at least. Eileen's okay. Nice.
When I returned...
Okay. Oh, okay. Well, y'all see it now. I probably should have put a thing on Twitch, but whatever. We'll figure it out. May 20th, 1998, day 1. Goddamn. She's got some freaking killer lungs.
we're closed. For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't think he's taking no for an answer.
Hey, kid.
Who is this?
Lucas.
Oh, okay.
Gee, what happened to you? Looks like somebody's been through the ringer.
You should mind your own business, old man, before I bring up your ex-wife.
Ouch.
Hey, now. I'm just
Come
looking
on now.
out for a former student of mine.
Yo, she came out with the
You're always
claws.
Oh, I bet I am. That's the only way a has-been like you could ever stay relevant.
Ha! Yeah, that must be it. Now, you gonna invite me in and just let me stand here like an asshole?
Nah, stand there.
Fine, come in then. You want some coffee?
Yeah, I got enough, old sis, thank you very much. That brew you make is rancid.
Oh, I did that on purpose. I wanted to do detective work, not dumb chores like some airbrained secretary.
Oh,
Feigning incompetence, huh? Clever move.
I guess so.
I guess she doesn't like
I
secretaries.
just wish that shrewdness of mine could make me some money.
There's my segue. Did you hear the news on the Soothsayer?
I never took you for a sucker, Lucas. This is Cassidy. There's no way that reward is legit.
You're wrong. Mayor Adams is different. He's the real deal.
And you know this how exactly?
Well, because it just so happens that I was hired to find dirt on the guy. I got nada. Zip. He's a total Boy Scout.
Whatever. We're still talking about a serial killer. Do I look suicidal to you?
Kinda. You passed out at noon, stinking of booze, and that eviction notice hanging over your head isn't doing you any favors.
That's none of your concern. I'm handling it. I just need a goddamn case. A normal case. Free of homicidal maniacs.
Don't know what to tell you, kid. Things are looking kinda dry on that front, you dig?
Oh, God. Please don't try to sound hip, Lucas. Your Dick Tracy imitation is cringeworthy enough.
I suppose you could always pawn off that bike of yours. Buy you another month or two.
Oh,
Golly, Mildred. Lose the Catmobile? I'd rather chop off my left tit.
I may be a has-been, but I'm fairly sure that self-mutilation won't do you much good. A couple $100K, on the other hand.
I love money just as much as the next girl, but, I mean, this isn't just a long shot. It's about as likely as Mildred turning vegan and taking up juggling.
Come on, one more case, for old time's sake. 50-50 split. How could anyone beat my rugged charm and your youthful vigor?
Lucas, we both know you're about as charming as a clown at a funeral. And the last time I saw my vigor was 3 tequila bottles ago.
All right. I know what I'm beating. I'll drop it.
Look, thanks for the tip. I might actually take a shot at that bounty, but you need to accept that we're not a team anymore. We had a good run, but I have my own thing going. Look, see? My name is on the frosted glass and everything.
I can respect that. You're not allergic to a little quid pro quo from time to time, though, are you?
Now, that I can do. That's how the world works anyway. It's all just an endless circle jerk of quid pro fucking quo.
I don't quite see things that way, but my door is always open if you'd like to discuss the case.
Sure. May the best woman win.
You telling me I'd look good in a dress? Play the kid.
Bye, Lucas.
Okay, how do we pull that back
Well,
up?
it's not like I have anything better to do. I should have information on the Soothsayer somewhere in this room.
No. How do I look at the... I want to look at the note. How do I do that? Notebook. Soothsayer.
Cassidy's first and only serial killer. The only thing standing between me and a massive payday.
This is kind of cold, because it seems like she wants to take the case, but she doesn't want to split 50-50 with him. Which, I mean, I guess I can understand, but...
Various reference books.
I don't
and
know if I'd
technical
want to be
manuals.
messed with a serial killer alone, if you know what I'm saying.
The yellow pages. And
Oh, wait, hold on. No, I can't check the phone. No. Alright.
just outdated casework. Can't bring myself to take them down. It's a plastic laminator, a machine used to encase paper and other thin objects in transparent plastic. I mainly use it for fake IDs.
Well, apparently the Soothsayer ain't the only criminal around here. Jesus.
My radio, with a built-in cassette player. I prefer the quiet right now. I should grab this in case I need to snap some shots. That cranky drawer is stuck good. I know Eileen had some magic trick to get it open. Too bad she's not around.
Yeah, where is she? Is she gonna be in this game, or...
My radio.
What's up, kitty?
Who's the best fluff ball?
Oh, wait, what? Aww. What a cool cat. Wow, she really
Keeps
likes
me in
cats.
Perfect timing.
Okay, I hate that pun. I hate that so much. Please stop.
Uh-oh. That's quite a tequila face you got there, Kathy. This might be useful.
Let's see, we got a zip lighter, a stun gun, lockpicks, camera, and a makeup
My
brush.
trusty makeup brush, an oh so important part of stopping my face from making children run and scream. My Michiru instant camera. It's loaded with plenty of film.
The lockpicks are giving me Blueprints vibes right
My
now.
expert lock picking set. Not many locks can withstand these little fellas.
Alright.
I better not open that. Wouldn't want the mold to spread.
Oh, that's gross. Come on, man.
I better not open that. Wouldn't.
Kathy. Come on.
No time to do the stupid dishes. I've got a case to solve.
No, now is the perfect time.
I better put that away later, for Mildred's sake. That little... How's it hanging, Lampy?
Looks like it's broken.
Still same old Cassidy. City of Gleam.
Dartboard.
I wish, but if I don't shape up and get some work done, I'm gonna end up sleeping somewhere way less comfy. Maybe later. Oh, Cryptic Chaos. Can't wait till they're back in town.
Yeah, you cannot be affording to go to those right now. I'm gonna be real with you.
Useful things for when the Catmobile needs a tune-up. Extra helmets. Eileen used to wear one of them when back when things were different.
So were Kathy and Eileen a thing? Or were they just like
Eileen
partners?
and me, before Rain Investigation started going downhill. We worked great together, didn't we? I wish things didn't have to go the way they did.
I really get the impression that those two were more than just investigation buddies. Especially considering there's a queen-size bed here. Safe.
Empty. All this gumshoe has left to pawn is her dignity.
Huh. Answering.
When there's new messages, it blinks. It's high-tech like that.
Okay. No, we're not touching the tequila.
Yeah. Maybe there's something about the killings in these papers. All right. I found a few interesting articles about the most recent murder.
Okay. Deborah? Who the hell's Deborah? Dock strike continues. City dock remains silent as the workers strike. Enters week 3. Jesus. Talks between union leaders and management have stalled, causing significant disruptions to trade on the Mississippi. Yeah, okay, this is all worthless. Soothsayer targets best-selling author. Cassidy serial killer hits high-profile victim. At age 49, the one and only Deborah Sinclair was tragically taken from us. She was stabbed to death on May 8th in her iconic cabin. The chilling signature mirror left on the scene made it clear that she had become yet another Soothsayer victim. We were told by sources in the Cassidy Police Department that there was no sign of a break-in and no items of value were stolen. The cause of death came as no surprise. Acute blood loss caused by sharp force trauma. Is that a thing, sharp force? Just say she was stabbed. The circumstances surrounding this crime are strikingly similar to the original casualty of the Soothsayer, Rose Taylor, also a middle-aged woman stabbed to death in her home. This makes 5 victims in 3 months, and the lack of results on this case is starting to anger the citizens of Cassidy. Mayor Adams gave the following statement on May 11th. I'll be the first to admit that I hope to see swifter progress concerning these killings. We plan to evaluate more radical measures in the coming weeks. The chief of police had no comment. Okay. So can I make a note of this? How do I do notes? Notes. So targets middle-aged women. Question mark. Okay. Okay, this is the same thing about Deborah. This is a picture of her. Signature Yaponti. That the 5th victim of the Soothsayer was not... Yeah, okay. Loyal readers of Sinclair may realize that the previous victim, Jane Doe, was slain on the publication anniversary of Storm Chaser, one of Sinclair's classic novels. A simple coincidence, or do these murders have a deeper connection to the author? The murder occurred in Sinclair's famous writer's retreat near the border of the National Park. The National Park Service, NPS, was the first on site and is currently in control of the scene. As the NPS lacks the necessary training and resources to conduct murder investigations, we should expect that the crime scene will soon be handed over to the Soothsayer Task Force at KPD. For now, the body has been transported to a city morgue awaiting clearance for pathological examination. Samuel Walker had the following comment: "We're still establishing all of the facts surrounding this crime. Please be patient. We all want to do right by Deborah. Deborah Sinclair was a longtime friend of the Gazette and led a prolific life with more than 30 novels published during her lifetime. On this sad day, we mourn the loss of a cultural icon. We pray that her death will be the last at the hands of the vile soothsayer. Yeah, I doubt it. Okay, so let me go back over here. Because they mentioned another. So, victims. We have Sinclair. What's her name? Hold on. Deborah Sinclair. And she was the 5th. Then we had this Ruby lady. What was her? Rose, not Ruby. Jesus. Rose Taylor. Okay. And then on the second page, they mentioned Jane Doe. So is there... Alright, so possible connection, we're not sure. Alright. Is that it? I guess that's it.
All right, I think that's everything I've got on Deborah in here. When I'm ready to leave, I should be able to learn more about the other victims at the library.
Oh, Deborah's the... Yeah, okay. She was the victim. One of the victims. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go straight to the library. I love this, like, backdrop where you're on the motorcycle. This is so cool. Spacebar, hold to display interact. Okay.
That an actual avocado tree? Sure looks the part.
Map.
So apparently if there's a fire, I'm supposed to run through those gigantic double doors 10 feet away. Phew, I'm saved.
Yo, she's a little smartass, isn't she? But I like it,
A
though.
plaque with some prominent donors. Interestingly, Deborah Sinclair is listed here.
I mean, it kind of makes sense, right? Like, she's all about books, writing. So of course, she would probably donate to her local library.
Hi, I need some help, please.
Of course. How can I be of assistance?
I don't see a reason to show him those. I'm sure he knows more about Deborah Sinclair than me. What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
Quite a bit. Do you have a more specific line of inquiry?
What do you know about the murder?
About the murder?
I believe she was killed at her writer's retreat, stabbed to death. The police say the MO was similar to the other victims, with the shattered mirror and all that.
Where's this
Shattered
writer's
mirror.
retreat located exactly?
There's an area called Bear Creek, just on the border of the national park. Sinclair owned a small cabin there.
All right, got it. That's a decent drive, so I think I'll head out there tomorrow.
Okay, so died. All right. What kind of books
What
did she?
kind of books did Deborah write?
She dabbled in many different genres over the years, but her main bulk of work could probably be defined as horror, mystery, or a combination of the two. Afflicted, Dead Ends Meet, and the Jenny Payne trilogy are some of her most well-known titles.
I'm sure these
Huh,
are probably going
okay.
to come into play later
Was
on.
she working on a new book when she died?
I believe so, yes. But I don't have any details to share.
Yeah, he wouldn't have that information.
What do you know about Deborah's private life?
She
Probably
had
nothing.
quite an interesting life. Adopted as a child, and her adoptive father, Sebastian Willis Sinclair, was an accomplished author in his own right. Deborah's birth mother was a young homeless woman, and her father was a Native American. Deborah spent much of her life trying to track down her biological father, unsuccessfully. Perhaps in some part due to her roots, Deborah's books have often contained subject matter inspired by Native American religion. She was childless and unmarried when she passed away. Rumors say she was gay, but God knows tabloids are quick to jump to conclusions. I don't think she ever clarified that matter to the public.
Well,
If
it's
you
none
are
of their
curious
business.
to learn more, I would highly recommend her acclaimed autobiography, Unbound.
Oh, I might
Unbound.
check that out. Thanks
Okay.
for the information.
Alright, let's return.
I'm looking to find some information on the Soothsayer.
Ah, quite a few people have taken an interest in that case lately.
That's so. Well, I'm not scared of a little competition. So, you got anything for me?
Ahem. Yes, I would direct you to the microfilm viewer at the end of the hall. We have full scans of all of the major newspapers dating all the way back to the 50s.
Perfect. I should be able to browse those for some articles about the murders.
Indeed. If I may ask, what is your own interest in the case?
We're looking to get paid.
You probably heard there's a reward, right? I'm a PI, and money is tight, so...
I see. I suppose we each have our own ways to make a living.
Alright. Whoops. I tried to hit
Thanks.
escape.
I'll come back if I have more questions.
Very well.
Alright. Oh, spacebar.
You can rent one of those if you lack a fixed address. Let's hope things don't come to that. If I need a book, I...
Alright, let's check out the computer. Huh? Did I spell it wrong? Whoops. I keep hitting escape. I'm probably going to do that a lot. Sinclair. Yeah, I did spell it wrong. AIR. Okay. Wonder if I can copy paste. I guess we'll find out. Oh, you can. Nice. Afflicted. What was her biography? Unbound. Deborah Sinclair, Stephen Collins. 1996. Unavailable. Deborah Sinclair's long-awaited autobiography outlines the author's tumultuous life and rise to worldwide prominence. This book takes the form of a series of interviews by Sinclair's longtime friend and colleague, Stephen Collins. Okay. (1991, 95, 1980, 78, 85, 89, 93, 96. Jenny Payne. Is that anything like Max Payne? Is that like a reference to them? Can she escape, clear her name, and stop the murderer from killing again? Huh. Seems like nothing's available. Oh, you guys don't have any of her books. Huh. Oops. Okay, what about... Let me search Stephen Collins. No, I don't... Really? Unbound. Award-winning depiction of a botched bank robbery told by a group of unreliable narrators. Huh. Although never... That's interesting. The Moinove affair has been rumored to contain ghost-written chapters by several other authors. Now, why would they say that? Okay. Let's go back. Calendar.
Okay, let's see here. It would take ages to look through all the microfilms since the killings began, so maybe I can figure out on what date the murder prior to Deborah's occurred. Hopefully I can deduce the date of the previous murder from the articles I picked up at the office. When I have a good date written down, I can view the corresponding microfilm and look for useful information. Alright, I've got a date written down. I can use that to find the corresponding microfilm.
Wait, I just clicked something by accident. I did not mean to do that. May 13th. This says May 9th. So the earliest date we have is the 9th. Okay. Microfilm shelves.
No. I don't think this date I've got written down is good. I can't waste time by checking every date. I should look for the date of the previous murder in the sequence before I browse the microfilms.
Okay, so we're looking for Ruby's murder, maybe? Five victims in 3 months. Oh, she stabbed to death on May 8th. Okay. Okay, here we go. May 8th. Wait, I'm on January. I'm stupid. May 8th. Right.
Ah, looks like there are no microfilms at all for the month of May. I guess that makes sense, it's the current month, and they probably scan the papers on a monthly rolling basis. Well, not a biggie. I already checked the more recent papers back in the office for Soothsayer coverage, so I should focus on the earlier months here.
Okay, but we need a date. Okay. 5 victims in 3 months. So April, March, February? Let's start with February. Okay, so it must be the moon cycles. There's nothing to tell me the day, though. Can I just click the month? No. Maybe on a moonlit night? Or a moonless night? I don't know.
No.
There's gotta be more information.
Anything I print should appear here. I think that...
Maybe I can ask him about the other murders. Let's talk to the librarian again.
One more thing.
Yes?
Hold
Can
on.
I...
Sure.
Was Deborah...
Oh, yes. Even before her death. Afterwards, her popularity has reached astronomical levels.
That's kind of
I
morbid.
can imagine. Borrowing one of her books now is out of the question, right?
Correct. 6 months wait minimum.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay. We have no phone numbers.
Thanks.
Very well.
Alright, that doesn't do anything for us. Well, she died on the 8th. What about the 7th?
Ah, looks like there are no micro... Well,
Right, nothing for May, of course. Okay. There's gotta be something here. Yeah, we know about this. Maybe there's something else I can search. What if I search? Hold on. Let's search Rose Taylor. Because wasn't she an author too? No. There was a mention of another writer. Was slain on the anniversary of Storm Chaser. Okay, so when did Storm Chaser come out? Storm Chaser, Storm Chaser. Or 25. Okay. So Rose died. All right.
Yeah, this date should be good. I'll search through a week or so of microfilm, starting from the date I've written down. Hopefully I can find some useful information on the previous victim.
All right.
Yes, there we go. I'll have these printed.
Odd question though. Who uses microfilms? Like,
All right,
That
rinse
feels
and
like-
repeat. I should try to determine the previous microfilm date based on the information in these new pages. That way I can make my way back from article to article, victim to victim, until I get all the way to the first murder. Let's see here.
why don't they just put the newspaper articles online? Why are they using microfilm? It seems kind of dumb. The infamous Soothsayer has cranked up the heat on his killing spree. A young woman in her early was been brutally burned alive on Constance Hill. So his method of killing is different. And where did she die? Constance Kill? No. Although that does seem to go with this game. On the night of April 25. Due to the state of the remains, Jane Doe's identity has been difficult to ascertain. Despite indications of dental work on the corpse, there were no matching dental records anywhere in the city, leading to believe that she was not a local. Okay. Picking a public site like this was a risky proposition for the Soothsayer. He may have banked on the fact that distant witnesses would assume that the fire came from a nearby fire pit. Mayor Adams offered his comment, "As unpleasant as it is, I must ask you to be patient. Let Ed, Cassidy Chief of Police Edgar Mitchell Brown, and his team do their job. KDP has my full confidence in this matter. City Hall stands vigilant to assist in any way we can." Extensive cover... See issue 842. Soothsayer has claimed a fourth victim, an unidentified woman estimated to have been 18 years old. Soothsayer victims do not share any obvious similarities in terms of gender, age, occupation, or social class. The killing methods located are all different. However, the killings all have occurred within the greater Cassidy area over a period of 3 months. The newly created Soothsayer Task Force, okay, blah 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 blah, will be investigated by a dedicated task force of 8 senior detectives handpicked from various divisions of Cassidy Police Department. Rest assured that this elite group has every resource at their disposal, blah blah. Yeah, so they're taking it seriously, okay. Yeah, the FBI, they can't get involved unless the crimes go from state to state. If it stays local, they really don't get involved. So the task force was made the 1st of May. Oh, okay, so it just adds the previous... Okay. April 25. Yeah, we already know that.
I know. For now, I'll put Jane Doe on hold and see what I can find about the previous murder victim.
Yep. I hit escape again. Alright, let's see what he knows about Sinclair, or the Jane Doe. But I'm pretty sure the Jane Doe is Ruby, though, no? Hold on. Or am I mistaken? Okay, no, Rose Taylor was stabbed to death, so no, it's not her. Alright, we got our notes. Let's go.
Yes?
Can you tell me about Jane Doe?
What do you know about Jane Doe, the fourth Soothsayer victim?
Apart from Deborah Sinclair, I can't offer much insight on the Soothsayer victims.
Yeah, that's fair.
The microfilms were a great help. I got these nice prints out of them.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad you found them useful.
I still think posting
Thanks.
them on the
I'll come back if I have
computer
more
would have
questions.
been better, but
Very
hey,
well.
whatever.
Good luck.
Let's get out of here. So we can go to Constant Hill or Bear Creek.
Not yet. I'll focus on research today and head to the murder scenes tomorrow.
Okay.
When there's new messages, it blinks.
So what does it want us to do right now then?
I should continue working my way backwards.
Okay, so we got to go back to the library. All right. I'll probably edit part of this out just for keep the story flowing. I don't know if this is going to help us or not. Um, on the anniversary of Storm Chaser. No, wait. Storm Chaser was the date we put in. No? Yeah, 425. Is there more?
No need to do that.
What? I'm so confused. They say Rose Taylor died on 425. But the Jane Doe? I'm so lost on this. Also, the original. So Rose Taylor was the first. Okay. But when I searched Rose Taylor, nothing came up. Um. Maybe there's something from the National Park Service? No. Um. Deacon Townsend? Oh, that's this, right? Yeah. No. Deacon Townsend. Hmm. Is there a way to make a note of it? Oh, Deacon Townsend is the previous victim. I'm stupid. Why did I think that was like the name of a book or something? But when does this happen? 27th. The Cassidy Sun. I hope it takes that. Hold on. No. Um. So it had been the 26th, April 26th. Hold on.
Worth a shot? Rats. I was hoping to find issue number 842 here. I guess the Sun is not a daily paper. Oh, and Jane Doe died on April 25th to boot, didn't she? That's the day before this. Seems unlikely that the murders were that close.
So, hold on. I'm feeling like there's two killers now. I keep doing that. God bless.
I should continue working my way.
Okay. Let's ask about the newspapers. Maybe he knows something.
One more thing.
Yes?
The microfilms were a great help.
Oh, that.
I don't see a reason to show him.
Okay.
Thanks.
Very well.
Okay. Well, he wasn't an author. The Cassidy Sun of Weekly News. Okay, so the next one would have been the 22nd, then the 15th, then the 7th. So April 7th? Wait, no. Hold on. I'm terrible at math. So this is the 29th. So 22nd, 15. 8th?
It's one of those advanced micro.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, this should be the right. Okay, let's have a look.
Soothsayer stages suicide of prolific deacon. We're sad to report that a third member of our community has been taken by the so-called Soothsayer, who appears to be Cassie's first serial killer. The victim's name is Benedict Townsend, age 51. Our sources say his death occurred on April 3rd, and that Townsend was likely murdered on a staged suicide by hanging. Townsend served as a deacon at the King of Kings Catholic Church. That threw my mind through a loop. An old congregation dating back to the early 1900s. He was a beloved figure in the community, well known for his voluntary work. Reverend Hugh Winters, the pastor of King of Kings, had the following to say: "My heart aches for Ben's soul and everything he had left to give to the world, but I take some comfort in the fact that he is with the Lord now. And for the person or persons who did this to my friend, know that there will be a reckoning. Murder is a sin most vile, and God sees all. King of Kings remains open as a crime occurred at the adjacent rectory building." Okay, alright. The case of the... An anonymous police source had the following to say: "Somebody else was involved. The positioning of the body and other logistics don't add up if he was alone." Yeah, so we kind of figured that there might be multiple killers. We got that. The scenario was eerily similar to that of Eric Holloway, the postman who met his demise on the ominous full moon night last month. His death was initially treated as a suicide, but later revised to homicide. Now the Gazelle brings you an exclusive suit. Both of these killings, as well as the brutal stabbing of Nurse Taylor back in February, are linked by an object left at the scene. A shattered obsidian mirror, colloquially referred to as a scrying mirror. These mirrors have been used in ancient times to see the future or communicate with the spirit world. Does the Soothsayer responsible for these murders have a religious motive? Yeah. It is a signature. The killer is no hack. He hasn't left any other forensic evidence that can be tracked back to him. So the mirror has to be deliberate. And he died March on the full moon night. Yeah. Whoop. I keep skipping. Okay, so April, March 27th.
It's one of those advanced.
Yeah.
I'm on the right track with this date, but I think I've got the full moon and the new.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yes, this.
Initially reported as a suicide, the death of Eric Holloway on March 12th. Since the public death occurred, multiple reliable have come claiming that the victim was pushed off the roof of the building at 3 Vernon Street. Holloway led a quiet and simple life, working as a mailman for the city, and is said to have been well liked by his peers. However, there are unverified reports of mental health problems related to the death of his fiancée last year. Police sources told us that there are links to the brutal motel stabbing of Nurse Taylor on Statehood Day, but we're reluctant to share further details of an ongoing investigation. Okay. So we gotta look at, what is it, Statehood Day.
Eric's address isn't too far away, but I should learn all I can here before I visit any of the crime scenes. Coming up last, the very first victim of the Soothsayer.
Okay. Statehood Day.
Yes, this should be the right date.
A brutal stabbing occurred at the Azure Sky Motel. There's an occult angle to the killing with some sort of artifact left at the scene. The husband of the victim was briefly detained but released a day later. Law enforcement claims that he remains a person of interest, however, and confirmed that the cause of death was multiple stab wounds to the chest. Okay. Unless the hotel was her home, I don't know. Was found dead by Robert Tippett. Blood everywhere like a goddamn butcher, Tippett says, wide-eyed, and continues to emphasize the city's going to hell. You go ahead and print that. Neighbors reported hearing a commotion from the room, but that was apparently a regular occurrence, so no one went to investigate. Taylor is survived by her husband and 2 children who have declined a request for it to be interviewed. The husband was briefly... So maybe they were living out of the hotel. Rose. Okay.
All right, that should be everything on the microfilms. I think I'll continue to focus on gathering information today and then head to each of the murder sites tomorrow.
And we got an achievement. Micro Sleuth. If you need help with what to do next, try opening your notebook and query active tasks. Let's talk to the receptionist again. Maybe he can tell us more about the other victims.
One more thing.
Yes?
No, he won't.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Not much, unfortunately. They're not within my area of expertise.
Yep, of course.
Do you know anything about the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not familiar with that church, sorry.
Huh.
Are you familiar with the Azure Sky Motel?
I'm afraid not.
Yeah, it makes sense he wouldn't know about any of this. Okay,
Thanks.
Very well.
hold on. Let me ask him about the newspaper clippings. No! Hold
One
on.
more thing.
Yes?
The microfilms were a great...
Oh, that's good.
Okay, yeah, it's just the same stuff.
Thanks.
Very well.
What does our notebook say? Follow up on clues.
I think I'll look into that church next, the King of Kings. There was no mention of an address for it in the newspapers.
Alright, Benedict Townsend. Eric Holloway. Mitchell Bound. Okay. What the heck is the church? It's gotta be here somewhere now. Right now I'm looking through the side articles over here. See, there's something about this. No.
The Azure Sky Motel is the Catmobile is running on fumes, so I should give this place a call rather than head over. I'll need a number first, though.
Azure Sky Motel.
I should close my notebook first.
Okay. Yeah. There's so much to go through. Pawn shop, storage. Pest control. Yep. Chic real estate, beaver den, plumbing and repair. The only phone number we have is the Cassidy Police Department. Five 583-15175. Is there somewhere we make calls? We don't have a cell phone.
Deacon Benedict Townsend was the third victim of the Soothsayer. He was found hanged under suspicious circumstances. I'm not sure where exactly this church is, but I should be able to find out. The King of Kings is a Catholic church here in the city. The adjacent rectory was where the third Soothsayer victim, Deacon Townsend, was killed. I'm not sure where exactly this church is, but the Azure Sky Motel is the location of the first. The Catmobile is running on fumes, so I should give this place a call rather than head over. I'll need a number first, though. Rose Taylor, a nurse, was the first Soothsayer victim. I should see what I can find out about that motel. Broken obsidian mirrors, so-called scrying mirrors, are the calling cards of the Soothsayer, and the main link between the murders.
Right, because he leaves one at each crime scene. Oh, we have phone numbers here. How do I call people? Is there a phone? There's gotta be a phone here, right? No? Maybe back at the apartment? That's the only thing I can assume. Let's head back there. Oh. She almost went over around the counter. Alright, let's go back to the apartment. Yeah. So we're not gonna go to the crime scenes yet. I could have sworn there's a phone here.
Thankfully, I don't need to make any calls right now. Every time I pick that thing up, I pray there's still a dial tone.
Okay. Do you have a phone book? Yes, you do. Azure Motel.
Got the number. I'll call first and see if a visit makes sense. God knows I have to be careful with those last drops of gas left in the bike.
Okay, so we have their number.
Thank you for calling the Azure Sky Motel, your oasis in Cassidy. How may I help you?
Hi there. This is Kathy Rain from Rain Investigations. I have some questions.
All right, then.
Yeah, he's probably been asked about this like 20 million times, and he's over it. You could just tell by the sound of his voice. It's like he's done.
So, I hear that one of your tenants was murdered back in February? Rose Taylor.
No shit. Here I thought the boys in blue ransacked this whole place just for shits and giggles.
That happens more often than you'd think. Come on, man. Help a girl out.
Sorry for the attitude, but you know you're the umpteenth person to ask about that, right?
I get that, so how about we stick with the short version?
Fine. No, I don't know anything that isn't in the papers. No, you can't see the room. It's rented out. And even if you did go in there, there's nothing that the cops or cleaners haven't removed since friggin' February.
Understood. So, what about the next of kin? She had a husband, right?
Yeah, he came by later to pick up the personal effects. I just met the guy for a few minutes.
Did you catch his name?
I did, but I don't think he'd appreciate me giving out his name to some random lady on the phone. No offense.
Yeah, that's fair.
I am a bit offended, actually. I'm not some random lady. I'm a licensed private investigator, and a renowned one at that. Ever hear of the Whitmore affair?
That does sound familiar.
Well, that was me. Now, here's a friendly piece of advice. Choose the path of least resistance. I can be a much bigger pain in the ass than this Mr. Taylor, believe me.
All right, fine. It's Orson. Orson Taylor.
That wasn't so hard, was it? Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
All right. Now we have a name to look up.
What can you tell me about Orson Taylor, Rose's husband?
Nothing much. Like I said, I only saw the guy once, a week or so after the murder.
Okay, how do you seem?
Like you'd expect. Messed up. Couple of kids, too. Breaks my heart, truth be told.
So, if Rose was married and had 2 children, what was she doing in your motel?
Now that's the million-dollar question, ain't it? You'll get no answer from me. Even if I could keep track of all of our tenants, I don't make a habit of sticking my nose in their personal affairs.
Yeah, that's
Huh.
probably for the best.
Was she a regular then?
Not really, just a couple of bookings in January and February. Look, I think I've said enough. Any other questions? We need to wrap this up. I've got calls on the other line.
Do you know anything about scrying mirrors?
Only that our psycho killer enjoys breaking them around his victims, but I have no interest in understanding a nut like that.
Okay.
What can you tell me about your motel?
The Azure Sky is a long-time family business. We've been serving tenants faithfully for over 40 years now.
Oh, wow, quite a while. So, how many tenants do you have?
We don't keep records of the number of tenants, but we have 50 rooms of varied sizes. We're about 3/4 full, but expecting to be fully booked during tourist season in the summer.
Wait, tourists actually come to Cassidy? Somebody deserves a raise for one hell of a marketing campaign.
No patriot of the community, huh? That's a shame. This city has a lot more to offer than people like you give it credit for.
To each their own, I guess.
Huh. Okay, well, I'll ask you about the
What do
Soothsayer.
you know about the Soothsayer?
I know more than I'd like to. I could have gone without a close view of his handiwork, that's for sure.
I can imagine. A brutal stabbing, I take it?
No offense, but I'd rather not go over that again. It's all in the papers, if you're so dead set on getting all the gory details.
Alright, thanks for your time.
That's all, thanks.
You're welcome. Have a great day now.
Yeah, you know he don't like his job right about now. We don't have any other numbers. Let's look at the notebook.
I think I'll look into that church next.
There's an address on the newspaper?
I should close my notebook.
Yeah. Where's the address? Oh, there's a thing here about Sinclair. I just realized. Little did she know in like 2 months she'd be dead. Less. Can we just go there? Or do we have to find the address? No, they make you find the address. Okay. Alright, 1 1 sec. Let me take care of some spammers in chat. Alright.
When there's new message.
Okay. I didn't think so. Let's look at the phone book, maybe. King of Kings.
Great. I've got the address to the church. I'll head over there tomorrow. I should try to get in touch with Orson Taylor next. Hopefully he's willing to talk to me. All right, found the husband's number. Here's hoping he's willing to talk to me.
Yeah, if his lady was killed, I doubt it. Well, he's gonna be really pissed off.
You've reached the Taylors. No one's home right now, but if you leave your details after the beep, I'll get back to you.
So he's
Hi,
not home.
Mr. Taylor. This is Kathy Rain, private investigator. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. You can reach me at 555-142-062. Thanks in advance. Bye. I think I followed up on what I can today for each of the different victims. Just one thing left to do. I noticed that the Gazette had the best coverage of the Soothsayer out of all the city papers. I think it's time to pay a dear old friend a visit. I should learn what I can about the Soothsayer at the Gazette, both from Eileen and other sources.
Oh, we're gonna see Eileen, huh? Oh. Arrgh.
All right, here we are. Let's see how E is doing.
Hi, Eileen.
Hello, sunshine. How's my favorite Christian reporter?
Oh, what do you want, Kathy? I'm on a deadline here.
Damn, yeah, she's...
No small talk, huh? Can't I check in on a friend?
I wish, but we both know you only show up when you need something.
Ouch. Well, I did have something I wanted to talk to you about.
Let's hear it then.
Damn, she ain't having none of this bullshit.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
I like her books, but I don't care much for celebrity gossip. Awful thing that happened to her, though.
What do you know about the woman who was burned alive by the Soothsayer?
Oh, nothing. I hope that horrible demon is caught soon.
What do you know about Benedict Townsend, the murdered deacon?
I don't know anything about that poor man.
Hey, you're a Christian. What does a deacon actually do?
It depends on the denomination, but a deacon belongs to a church and can practically do the same work as a priest, with the exception of sermons and rites.
Interesting. Thanks.
Huh. Okay.
Do you know anything about Eric Holloway, one of the Soothsayer victims?
Not really. I'm sure you know more about him than me.
What about scrying
Are
mirrors?
you familiar with scrying mirrors?
I think so, yeah. You mean the black ones made out of obsidian, right?
Yep. What do you know about them?
Not a lot. I know they've been around since ancient times and that they're quite popular in New Age culture today. My friend Meadow is totally into that stuff. I bet she'd talk your ear off about it.
Oh? Sounds great. Where can I find her?
Let me call her tonight and ask first, okay? She can be a bit peculiar about things.
Sure. Not a problem.
Rose.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first Soothsayer victim?
She worked as a nurse, I think. Other than that, I don't know much.
What do you know about the Soothsayer?
The serial killer? But... oh no, it's that stupid reward, isn't it?
You betcha. Money in the bank, baby.
Oh, brother. I'd say this is a terrible idea, Kathy, but it's not like you listen to me anyway.
Oh, come on, Eileen. Don't be like that.
No, don't even go there. Do you know how many times I had to go to HR to get people to stop quoting that stupid song?
Poor old Johnny Ray sounded sad upon the radio.
Art, make her stop.
Why? It's not a half bad performance.
You guys are like peas in a pod.
Ugh, well, now I lost my groove. I hope you're happy.
Ecstatic. Are you done wasting my time now?
Damn,
Oh,
what
lighten
happened?
up, E. Aren't you thrilled about another big case? Teaming up, just like old times?
You can't just pretend nothing happened, Kathy. You fired me, remember?
I'll unfire you?
Yeah, right. How do you even know you'll get that reward? This is Cassidy we're talking about.
I was thinking the same thing, but Lucas did his homework. He says this new mayor is the real deal.
That silly old man. He just wants one last case with his protege before retirement, even if it means you'll get yourselves serial killed.
And I'm all here for it.
Of course you are. It's not like self-preservation is anywhere on your hierarchy of needs.
Can't argue with that. So, speaking of my, needs, what do you know about Cassidy's most prolific murderer?
Not much. You should ask Art. He's much more up to date on that stuff, being our crime correspondent and all.
Huh.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I'm not. My family, we're Protestants.
Okay.
I don't want to ask her about that.
Fair enough. Right.
I'll let you get back to your work.
All right, see you later.
Damn. So I guess they weren't a thing. She just fired Eileen.
Art Hopkins.
Huh.
Just the man I need to see.
That's so. This better be good.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the most recent Soothsayer victim?
Don't waste your breath about the Soothsayer. I'm not gonna say squat.
What about
What
scrying
do you
now?
know about scrying mirrors?
Certainly more than you. I'd be surprised if you ever picked up a book.
What do you know about the Azure Sky Motel?
Stop wasting my time.
What do you know about...
What do I know? I made the Soothsayer. Before me, he was the Mirror Murderer, the Cassidy Ripper, or whatever derivative moniker those dullards at the Times or the Sun can muster up.
Oh, wow. So, what's your take on the guy?
I could see right through you, Rain. You're a bad apple, and it stinks all the way up here. Finally got a whiff of that reward, huh?
Can't blame a girl for trying. You've got your sights on that money too, huh?
Who doesn't? It's 200 fucking grand. I got a juicy new lead, too.
A new lead, huh? I doubt it's that impressive.
Nice try. I'm not gonna slip up. Word of advice, go back to your cheaters and insurance frauds and leave the Soothsayer to the big boys.
Art's new lead.
I don't need to ask him about that.
Okay.
All right, that's all I needed.
Okay, then.
I remember that. Something about a corrupt church. When the story broke, the place was shut down and some of the higher-ups went to jail.
Who would have thought corrupt churches?
Hey, Art, what's a synonym for disappointing?
Your outfit?
Now that's just mean.
Sorry, Summers, couldn't resist. Let me think. Disheartening, dismaying, dissatisfactory?
I think I'm looking for a stronger statement.
Then I'd go with depressing, distressing, or maybe demoralizing.
Demoralizing. Yes, perfect. Thanks, Art.
Anytime, kiddo. What the hell do you think you're doing?
Looking through your
Oh,
boxes.
nothing. I was just admiring your stuff.
Uh-huh. Why don't you do that from where I can see you?
Fine, yeesh. Hey, E,
Yeah?
have you heard of the Azure Sky Motel?
That's where one of those serial killings happened, right?
Yeah.
Thought it sounded familiar. I don't know anything else about it, though.
What do you know about this new lead that Art supposedly picked up on the Soothsayer?
Nothing. I don't work with him directly.
You know, he can
Maybe
hear
we
you.
Could find out?
No, Kathy. I respect Art. I'm not gonna mess with his story.
Also, he can hear you.
I'll let you get back to you.
All right, see you later.
She respects Art too much to do a little digging, huh? That guy's a grade A asshole. It shouldn't take much to bring that out front and center. I shouldn't push my luck. I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Shortcut to reset the layouts.
Control Shift L, I think.
Oh, what the heck? Now it's freaking.
Try hitting Escape.
Oh. All right then.
Nice view of the city from up here. Nice view of the city. Nice view.
Okay, it's just that.
I adore this new office. Finally out of that gloomy dungeon.
Of course, he's a green tea guy. Drinking coffee like a normal person would be much too sane.
About that moldy cave for a decade, but it wasn't until you rookies piled on that he got his thumb out of his ass.
I don't blame him, Art. You complain a lot.
Oh, forgive me for having standards, Summers. You should be thanking me for saving you from lung cancer.
Cacti rule.
Yeah, cacti are cool. You don't really have to do anything
How's
for him.
that little beeping pal of yours?
Oh, you mean Agatha, my virtual pet?
Yes, that silly electronic Japanese thing.
She kind of died. I forgot her at home when I went to church.
My deepest condolences. Will there be a ceremony?
Very funny. It was a research project. You know I have to stay up to date on pop culture.
Sure. Keep telling yourself that, Summers.
So for any who don't know, back in the late 90s, early 2000s, Tamagotchis were all the rage. Like, every kid in class had one. And if you didn't, well, rip your social life. Because nobody wanted to deal with you.
Hey, do you mind if I borrow some tape, E?
Fine.
Okay, I was not expecting that to work, but sure.
A bright red roll of tape that E was kind enough to lend me.
What can I do with it?
Jeez, now that's a busy calendar. I remember that. A bright red roll of tape.
There was something here that she took down.
I gotta get Art on Eileen's bad side. Shouldn't be too hard, that guy's a major douche.
Maybe talk to him again?
Can I pick your brain?
You're lucky.
I don't want to show that. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't. I I don't want to show. I don't want.
Yeah, show him the makeup brush.
I don't want. I don't want. Oh, I'm sure he'd love that. An easy excuse for calling security on me.
Yeah, it would be satisfying though, wouldn't it? Bzzz. Take him on the ride.
All right, that's all I need.
Okay then.
What am I supposed to do with the tape?
Hey, E.
Yeah?
I don't want to show that. I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want to. I don't.
Of course you don't.
Thanks for lending this.
No problem. Keep it. I've got like 4 of those.
I'll let you get.
All right.
How am I gonna make him upset?
I shouldn't push my luck. I shouldn't.
Can you like unplug his computer, toy frog?
Cute little frog. E has had that thing as long as I've known her.
Business cards?
Hey, E. Can I have one of your cards?
Sure, go ahead.
It's Eileen's business card. Eileen Summers, junior reporter. Her work number here might be useful. I'll add it to my notebook. There's a Bible quote printed on the back. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. John 8:32.
Okay. How is that important though? I mean, I guess she's religious, but
Nah, I'm not that. A bright red roll of What am I even trying to do?
I don't know. Use it
I
on
don't want to
art.
show that to him.
Use
I
it on
don't
the
think
camera.
that would accomplish. The Cassidy Gazette, a mid-sized paper and one of the oldest still active in the city. What am I even trying?
I have no idea.
I don't want to show that to him. What? Let's keep things more sensible. That doesn't make any sense. Let's keep things.
I mean, I was just thinking just like unplug his computer, but like, I don't know.
I don't want to show that to him. I don't feel like burning that. I don't feel like burning. Oh, I'm all about starting fires, but maybe not there.
Oh.
I don't feel like burning. Vintage, huh? I can respect that. I don't want to take a photo of him. I don't want to take a photo of her.
Damn. Well, what do you want to do? I am so stumped on this right now.
I shouldn't push my luck. I don't even know what I'm looking for.
No, can't use it on the trash. Although I wouldn't want to start a fire near Eileen anyway.
A few family photos. Eileen's got a big Christian family. Man, her brother is a hunk. Wouldn't mind getting some of that.
So much for my thoughts about her being... okay. Camera. Right now. The calendar banner. How do I make him mad?
Can I pick your brain?
You know what?
Oh, I'm sure he... I don't want to... I think my Michiru is a newer model than yours, Art.
Newer doesn't equal better, numbnuts. Are you really that desperate to show off?
Says the guy with his high school sports trophy on full display.
Oh, shut up.
I don't want to show that to him. I don't want to show that to him. I don't want to... I don't want to show... I don't want to... I don't want to... Alright, that...
Okay, then.
Well, that didn't work. I was kind of hoping he would, like, get more upset about that. How can we make him mad?
I shouldn't push... I shouldn't push... I shouldn't push... Jeez. I remember...
Camera, statue.
Some old sports trophy. Guess... I gotta get Art on Eileen's bad side. Shouldn't be. Art is one step ahead of me with the Soothsayer.
I mean, it's probably on his computer, but, like, I don't know how to get him up. Maybe if we call her? I don't know. I'm grasping at straws at this point.
Maybe tomorrow.
Can we just call it a night?
I wish, but if I don't shape up and get some work done, I'm gonna...
Postcard.
A postcard left by Jimmy Cochran, that strange old geezer. He was discharged a year after we met, and for some reason, he seems to think I had something to do with it. It's a photo I took of the West End Bridge here in the city back in the day. Teenage Kathy had one of those artsy photographer phases. My walk-in closet. It's a real mess in there. I better...
Okay.
I shouldn't need to bring that. There's storage on the bike. Maybe later. Extra helmets. Eileen used to wear one of them when we... Every biker worth her salt has... Uh-oh. Nah, I'll...
You want tequila face? Really? Okay.
Standard electric. Various spice.
Mm-hmm.
That cranky drawer is stuck good. I know Eileen had some magic...
Well, yeah, you kind of fired her.
It's a plastic laminator. A machine used to encase paper and other thin objects in transparent plastic. I mainly use it for fake ID. My private investigator's license, issued last year. I was worried how Lucas would react, so I applied for it behind his back. I couldn't have been more wrong, though. That old fart has been...
Well, yeah, you're like his protege. Makes sense he'd be proud of it.
What bills? Never saw those. Nope, no siree.
You know, burying your head in the sand is not going to help things.
Plotting world domination as usual, Mildred? I better
Yep.
get those pets in then. Mildred's abode. My biggest...
Huh? Phone book.
Doing that once was... No dice. Hardly a shocker, she won't... That won't work. Nope, nothing.
Well, yeah, if you would let me go to the freaking church. Can we go somewhere else? No. Alright, so there's gotta be something we can do to upset him. I'm just not sure what.
My Michiru in... My Mich... I don't want to take a photo. I don't want to take a... I don't want to show that to... I don't want to show... I don't want to show that. Somehow I doubt that will make her more cooperative. I don't want to show that. Hey, this is nice. Doesn't feel as cheap as mine.
Oh, thanks. I guess that's one of the perks of working at a paper. Access to quality printing.
Okay, no reaction from him.
I don't want to show that to him. What? I don't feel like burning that. Oh, I'm all about starting fires, but... Oh, I'm... What am I even trying...
I have no idea.
That doesn't make it...
Okay.
Let's keep things more I don't think that would accomplish much. I'd prefer to zap something else.
Or someone.
I think Judy's talents have better uses.
Did you name your camera Judy?
I'd prefer to zap some... Oh, I'm all...
I am so lost on this right now. Alright, well, I will fast forward to when I find something for YouTube. See y'all then.
Looks like Eileen print...
I really do like that toy frog, though. That is pretty cool. But what to do here?
I don't want to show... Nice view of the...
Can you bring the... No. Can I go over here? No.
I shouldn't. Oh, I'm all. Oh, I don't want to show. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to.
What are we supposed to do?
I shouldn't push my luck. Can I pick your...
Your luck?
Oh, I'm sure. I don't want to show. I think...
Newer doesn't equal.
Says the guy.
Oh,
I don't want to. I don't want. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't. I don't want to. I don't want to.
Oh,
That's a Michiru Pro, right? Early edition?
correct. You got an eye for quality.
Force of habit. A PI with blurry pictures wouldn't last very long. I see that somebody's desperate to milk their achievements on the high school sports team.
You were always picked last, weren't you, Rain?
I like your thorny little friends there on that windowsill.
The cactuses? Yeah, I can't seem to kill them off, no matter how hard I try.
I mean, that's kind of why people like cactus.
Cacti, Art. Are you sure you're a journalist?
Oh, fuck off.
This isn't a half bad office you've got here, Art.
Nobody asked for your opinion, Rain.
Jeez. Do you get any work done in between those vacations, Art?
It's called foreign reporting. It must be an alien concept to a small-time PI like you.
Sure thing, buddy. Keep spinning that yarn. That's quite the story you've got framed up there on that wall.
Oh, yes. One of my proudest accomplishments.
What made you decide to investigate the church?
I had a family member in that parish. They told me some strange stories. Didn't take long for my reporter's instinct to kick in.
The bottom one seems a little too now.
Oh. Must have been tough to ruin a loved one's place of worship.
They're better off, believe me. I'd prefer to keep them out of organized religion altogether, but at least now they're no longer associated with goddamn criminals.
What was the fallout? Some people were arrested, right?
If by some you mean a lot, yeah. 12 people charged, 9 convicted, and about 100 years of prison time sentenced in total.
Okay.
Damn.
What'd they do?
The state shut the church down too, right?
Oh, sure did.
That's a shame. They didn't have to punish the whole congregation just because the leadership was corrupt.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. That place was rotten to the core.
Okay, we're on the right track. She's getting upset.
It must have taken ages to break that story, right?
Half a year undercover. Now that's a proper investigation.
That's dedication. Lots of sermons to listen to, I take it?
Ugh, too many. I could feel my gray matter shrinking with every psalm, hymn, and other delusion thrown my way.
Huh.
That's it, girl. Get mad.
How do you like working here?
Why? You looking for a job?
God, no. I could never work at a place like this. I have authority problems.
Don't we all? These days, management doesn't dare try to bother me. They know I'm the only reason this place is still afloat, so they let me write whatever the hell I want.
I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask. Can I ask?
Sure.
What made
I had a family member in that pair.
Oh,
Okay, so we're on the right track, but we gotta find something else. Maybe on her side.
all right.
Okay.
Oof. I don't think Art's Eileen's favorite person right now. Hey, E. One more thing.
Yeah?
Man, I'm itching to know what Art's new lead on the Soothsayer is.
I bet, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Not that he's been my favorite person lately.
You could still find out, right? Don't you want to ruffle that arrogant prick's feathers a bit?
Oh, well,
Pretty please.
okay, fine. I'll try, but no promises.
You're the best.
Either that or I'm just a slow learner.
Alrighty, it's getting late. I'm gonna get out of your hair before Art rats me out and calls security.
Oh, he wouldn't do that. He's not as bad as you think, Kathy. You guys are actually quite alike.
Oh God, you better take that back before you make me take up smoking again.
Huh. I have no doubt you'll be able to resist the temptation. Bye, Kathy.
Bye.
Damn, I feel bad. I wish we could rehire her. Maybe if we get this reward money. Wouldn't that be something? Okay, so night of the first day.
Rain Investigations.
Kathy, it's me, Eileen.
Hey, E. What's up?
Oh, just burning the midnight oil. So, I wanted to let you know that I found Art's new lead on the Soothsayer.
Amazing. Do tell.
Well, you know those people who were killed? Apparently, they were all under the influence of some sort of illegal drug.
Interesting. What type of drug?
I'm not sure, but this toxicology report here says that the street name is Pyre.
Pyre?
Never heard of that one. I better go ask Lionel.
Lionel? Who is that?
My drug... Well, a friend of mine, that's all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'd say you should take better care of yourself, Kathy, but you've heard it all before.
Pretty much, but seriously, thanks, E. I owe you one.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and by the way, you know Meadow, that friend I was telling you about?
No.
Yeah, what about her?
She said you can come see her tomorrow. She's got an RV over on the west side, Sycamore Lane 21.
Perfect. I'll go talk to her in the morning.
Okie dokie. I gotta get back to work now, but I guess I'll see you around?
You bet. Catch you later, E.
Bye, Kathy.
Pyre, huh? I better call the cop shop and ask Josh about that.
You've reached Detective Everett, Narcotics. I'm not available right now. Please leave a message after the beep.
Beep.
Hey, Josh, this is Kathy Rain. Been a while, huh? Let's meet and catch up. I have something I want to run by you. Hit me up at my work number, will ya? Okay, bye. All right, I guess that's that. Let's see if Lionel is at his usual spot.
Lionel? Who is Lionel? This is your drug dealer, I take it? Oh, you know this place stinks. Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up, Lionel?
Hey, girlfriend. You here for the white stuff?
Not this time, buddy.
Oh, you broke?
Well, I am, but that's not...
You just broke. Well, I ain't giving you a tab. I'd never see my money back. No offense.
Damn.
I don't want a fucking Coke tab, Lionel. I just had some questions.
Whoa. What's with the hostility, girl? There's no reason to be unsavory among friends.
Sorry, rough day. Can I run something by you?
Go on, then. I suppose I got some time to spare.
You're just standing out here doing nothing. I would hope so.
Do you know Pyre?
Oh, yeah. Strong trip, they say. I'd love to get my hands on some of that.
Hard to come by, I take it?
No doubt. I never got so much as a whiff of the stuff.
Oh, really? Who's slinging?
No one I know. Sketchy motherfuckers, though, whoever they are.
How so?
Well, for one, you won't find them on the corner like us, regular hard-working candy men.
Yeah, you're all salt of the earth. How do they conduct business, then?
Well, they pretty much don't.
I'm not following.
Well, join the club, 'cause it's some real candid camera shit. Every now and then, one of them dope fiends starts yapping on about some creepy fucker giving them Pyre, and it's always on the house. Trying to run an honest pusher out of business.
Some kind of obtuse marketing tactic?
If it is, those people sure as hell ain't capitalizing on it.
Some half-assed DEA honeypot operation, then?
No way. The feds don't give a fuck about Cassidy, trust me.
Who are these fiends, then? Got any names?
Nah, I don't ask for names. And the junkie clientele all look the same to me, no offense.
Ha. So you don't know anyone who could get Pyre? Some drug dealer you are.
Now, I didn't say that. There is this one person who just might be able to pull it off.
Yeah?
A friend of the boss. Ultra-wealthy connoisseur. Tries everything once, apparently. Rich. I mean old money rich. Deeply connected.
Quite the sales pitch. Are you gonna give me a name or just leave a girl hanging in suspense?
Now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Surely a gumshoe such as yourself is well aware that information is a commodity.
I told you, I'm fucking broke, Lionel.
And I ain't deaf. We're talking a simple exchange. If you find out who's slinging Pyre, you send the Love Lion a word.
Deal. Loaded guy's name, please.
It ain't a guy, strictly speaking. It's one of those, transsexual types. Prefers to go by the name Hannah Verdu.
Verdu? That rings a bell. Some French family, right? Mine owners?
You tell me. Sounds about right.
Okay. So we'll look her up in the phone book.
This place is pretty well fortified, huh?
Girl, you lost? This ain't exactly Beverly Hills.
You know if this guy's one of those ruthless loan sharks?
Nah, he ain't so bad. Better not push him too far, though. He knows some bad people.
Some people. Such as you?
No comment.
You sell a lot of gold to the owner of this place?
On occasion. Sometimes my clientele prefer to pay with wares of, questionable origin.
How does the owner of this place feel about you doing your business here?
Oh, he's more than fine with it. We've got one of those mutually beneficial arrangements.
Oh, so he gets a piece of the pie, is what you're telling me. What do you know about the Soothsayer?
What's your take on the Soothsayer?
That creepy motherfucker got the whole town on edge, don't he? Funny how City Hall didn't give a damn until one of those celebrity types got killed. Embarrassing look for the city, huh? I suppose it was just a matter of time until Cassidy got our own Ted Bundy. Place like this, with no hope, breeding ground for psychos.
Yeah.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair, the latest Soothsayer victim?
Look, I don't know nothing about those murders, victims, whatever. Don't bring that shit up with me.
Fair enough.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Nothing. What is that? Some new age shit?
Oh, never mind. So, what do you know about Hannah Verdue?
Not much, but I know she owns and runs a place on the south side. The Club of Hearts.
Huh.
Catchy name. Casino?
Poetry club, if you can believe that.
I can. Sure sounds like an appropriate waste of money for a Verdue.
Yeah, I suppose those motherfuckers ran out of rooms to put golden bathtubs in.
Either that or mammoth wool rug suddenly went out of style.
Club of Hearts.
So that poetry club. Do you know where it is?
South side, that's all I know. Never patronized myself.
That's better than nothing. Alright, let's get out of here.
That's it. Later, Lionel.
Until next time, hot stuff.
Well, we got a lead in the location. Kinda. Let's go look them up on the phone book.
No hit. Unsurprising with her being one of those elitist types. All right, found an address.
Nice.
They're not open until Friday night, though. Guess I'll have to wait a couple of days.
Alright.
Ooh, I'm beat. You want to hit the sack, girl? Come on, then. So, there's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, I know, kid. Time to move on, huh?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
I wouldn't be much of a PI if I couldn't see the writing on the wall for this one. It was nice having you around, though, kid. You spruced up the place, I gotta say.
Well, don't get lazy without me. I'm sure you still have a couple of years of detective work left in you.
Oh, that's all I need. Just a couple of more cases. Then I'm riding off into the sunset.
What's going on, Lucas?
What do you mean? Something wrong with my vacation outfit? I've always been a sun-kissed kind of guy.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was a dream. A freaking meat hook coming out of nowhere like that? Yeah, nah. Alright, so I'm gonna stop here for YouTube. Just make a note of it.
Enough
and
loitering.
I will continue
Time
with day
to
2
get
later.
back out there. You've got places to be.